Hey everybody, David Hancock here with Mr. Rick Frishman too. How you doing?
Good afternoon, Mr. Hancock. Good to see you. Welcome everybody in Video Land.
It's a privilege to have you see us again, but we're actually together in our Southeastern Virginia office. Actually met with a fellow publisher, actually a former publisher in the business who just retired. And we're having a blast. We're talking with marketing, we're talking with authors, and we're talking about strategies on what we could do with authors and content. It's so much fun.
Yeah, we're having a good time. We just did a marketing call with a book, which is an author who has a book coming out in August. The real pub date is going to be in November, and we were just strategizing on his websites. Mm-hmm. And a real important point was that we were teaching him that he had to have an ethical bribe to get people into his system so he could kind of develop his herd, as Dan Kennedy would say.
That's right.
So remember, everyone, we want to drive people to your website first, not just for your book, but to your website so that you can get a relationship with your reader. If they buy your book at Barnes & Noble or on Amazon, you don't know who they are. But if you're on radio or TV and you give out your website and say, go get my freebie of some sort, then you can get them into your system, have autoresponders hit off, and establish a relationship. And then if they didn't buy your book today, maybe they'll buy your book tomorrow.
That's right.
Or buy other things from you, like teleseminars or seminars or anything else that you have to teach and to sell people.
Right, all the above. In fact, you have a great example of actually all of your book sites, but what's one of your book sites that somebody can go grab your free ethical bribe?
Yeah, well, if you go to author101university.com, you can get the free $1 Million Rolodex, which is now 141 pages long. We just updated it for 2010, but actually just came out with a new version just recently. Now, that's our ethical bribe. 141 pages is really as long as many of the books that we publish.
Right.
Has, thousands of contacts, but that's how I get people to get into my site, and that signs them up for my newsletter. And then I constantly have a relationship and teaching people something, and there's some real value. You got to give people value.
That's right.
By the way, the Author 101 University, we haven't even really told people, but write it down. October 29, 30, 31 in Las Vegas at the amazing Green Valley Ranch. We just locked in $75 rate for the rooms there.
Get out! They did that again this year?
They did it again.
Oh my gosh.
Incredible spa. My wife loves going just because the spa is great. But, fabulous. It's off the strip. And we're going to be actually giving out the Ethan Awards then.
That's right. October 28th, the night before, we'll be announcing the Ethan Awards. In fact, we've got...
You have Ethan here.
Dear Mr. Ethan here in the background. So those authors who are competing for the prestigious Entrepreneurial Author Award called the Ethan Awards, this is what they're going to get. It's a 24-inch gold statue, and we'll put it right there. So beautiful. Oh, wait, sorry about that. But we'll be announcing the winner at
Author 101 University on the 28th.
I can't get over they did those room rates again. That was a beautiful spa. Not that I used the spa for anything, but it was a beautiful spa. A casino. It was great. $75.
$75. Amazing. And incredible food. Great steakhouse, great fish, everything.
That's right.
They had one place with barbecue, all you can eat for like $20. I mean, amazing stuff. I'm only in Vegas,
dude. The breakfast was incredible. What was the name of that? It was it was in the casino at the Green Valley Ranch, and we ordered omelets or something. He brought out this baked omelet. It was like, oh my gosh, it was like 100 eggs in that thing. It was incredible. I didn't eat them all.
I
tried.
But October 29, 30, 31. Now, the Ethan Awards, by the way, we want you to check it out. It's EthanAwards.com.
EthanAwards.com.
And, put in your book for consideration.
That's right. In fact, the call for nominees is still open, so actually just a few more weeks left that you can have your favorite author nominated, or heck, even nominate yourself, and answer some interview questions. And just the key is to have the public agree with that you might be the most entrepreneur author alive today. And there's some great books that are being featured in the Ethan Awards. Lots of great interviews, and I mean thousands of votes are just flying across the web on a daily basis. So it's very exciting. EthanAwards.com.
Right. So what else do we have to tell our people today? Anything else? So websites.
Yep.
Books. Everything is changing. We have the iPad. How many have been sold in in just a few weeks.
It's like 3 million iPads in what 80 days or something like that. Of course, it's more now. That was a week ago. That was a week old.
You can get a book up on it.
Yeah, I'll pull up a book real quick.
Yeah, which would be cool. But the iPad is changing everything. Now, in fact, every day in the New York Times, in Wall Street Journal, publishers are talking about it, trying to figure this out. Kindle just lowered their price. Nook just lowered their price to how much? To $99 because they're afraid of this, and we'll show you why. Here, look here. Go back to the book.
So this is the book.
I don't know if you all seen this. This is amazing.
This is amazing. This is Guerrilla Marketing for Writers, and it's on the iPad, and it literally
slow. Look at
I'm trying. I'm doing it babackwards. There we go.
Look, is that? And you can even see the words when you do it on the back of the other page.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this backwards. Oh, what's that? No, I don't want it. But the link is live, so I actually accidentally clicked on a link to the web, but it was going to take me away, so I said no. So I just don't know if I can do this backwards or not. There we go. Don't try.
There you go.
There we go. Look at that.
Don't try that at home.
Don't try this at home.
But is that cool?
I'm not going for it. This is harder than I thought.
There you go. You got it.
Isn't that awesome? I mean, that's just. This is Guerrilla Marketing for Writers, by the way. Rick, where'd you go? You're out of the camera.
I know, but I was looking at the book. So.
And of course, the library is gorgeous. You can see all the great books that we got on here. Most of these are MJ titles, so very, very, very exciting. So
and
changing everything.
Very interesting. He makes more money with us, at least. I don't know about other publishers. If someone buys this book on an ebook, either an iPad or Kindle or Nook or Sony Reader, they buy that book for $10. We get $6.50 of that $10, and there's the Kindle, which, as you can see, is not as nice.
Yeah.
But back to we get $6.50. Most publishers are actually giving their authors like 15%. The Authors Guild is fighting to get the authors. They think that authors should get 25%.
That's right.
And we said, well, that's really stupid too. So we're giving our authors 50%.
50%.
So I mean, it's like a foreign rights deal. That they get half of whatever we get.
Makes sense.
So they actually make more on their book if they get bought on an ebook reader than if it's bought in Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
And I think this is the way that publishing is going.
Well, it should be. In fact, we're doing something that's kind of fun for all of our new releases. Now we're going backwards and really releasing our existing titles into ebook versions. So if you're an MJ author, love you, glad you're with us, but we'll be releasing your ebook shortly. But we're also doing new releases actually ahead of the public release date. So our new titles may be August, November, January, next year pub dates for the physical book, much like this one. But we'll release the ebook unless there's a reason not to. Next month. Let the author build up some cash between now and the time that the book comes out. Fund their marketing and PR campaign.
So things are changing rapidly, and that's the main point of this video. Is you got to stay on top of it. You got to be all over the web, and remember social media.
Yeah.
I mean, we're about to post this. It will be on YouTube. We'll also be on Facebook. But you need to have a blog. You need to be on all the social media: YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter.
Yep.
Filed by very cool. Plaxo. And there, I know you're saying to yourself, I can't do that, can I? But here's a tip. We're going to end on a tip, which you taught me.
Yes.
You can actually, there are programs that you can just submit things just with one place, and it'll send them everywhere. The one I use is ping.fm.com.
Yeah.
Ping.fm, which is really cool.
Just ping.fm.
Right? Ping.fm.
Yep.
Okay.
And I use that.
You don't need .com?
Don't need the .com.
You don't need, there you go.
The .com is the .fm.
Ping.fm. There you go. Okay.
And basically you just register all your social networks and you go there to post something and it'll send it to your blog, it'll send it to Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn, I mean everywhere. It's pretty awesome.
Anyone ever use MySpace anymore?
Yeah, I said MySpace, but I don't use it. Well, whatever. But yeah, just whatever. But that's a great tip, Rick.
Good tip. So we will be back at you, hopefully, soon with another tip in the wonderful world of marketing from Morgan James Publishing.
That's right.
Have a good one.
Bye.